Check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2. Hear us out there in spectator land. Good morning, everyone. Can you hear us? Put your hands up if you can hear us out there. Anyone? Oh, hello. Yeah, you can. Yep, you can. Good morning. Good morning to you and you and you and good morning to you and to you. What about people in the main grandstands here? Can you hear us there? Good morning. Happy J Day. Happy Jamboree Day 2. Welcome to Garrett Motion Brisbane Jamboree. Day number 2. Yesterday was qualifying, some amazing action in all the categories, but you know what happens here in Brisbane? We qualify one day, we race for the billet J's on the second day, and we are only a minute or two away from getting proceedings underway for day number 2. Fantastic, exciting action, as we said, in most of the categories yesterday. I mean, some of these fields were pretty tightly packed, but look, all of that's academic, right? The numbers are in the books. You've qualified where you've qualified. It's now about who stays to the end. Who are the last people standing? First of all, who can keep their stuff together for the whole day under the rigours of a race schedule? In other words, you can't go hiding, can't go missing. In some of these categories, you've got to be fronting it up. 3 rounds, some of these guys in some of these categories. Some of this is elimination. Some people are going to be gone early in the piece. Other people have got to try and turn their cars around at least 3 times in racing today. We do have a couple of categories on the traditional Chicago shootout format where they all come around and pair up over 3 rounds. And the very best will ideally get 3 from 3. It's just how many of those happen will then determine after the 3 rounds who might be eligible for finals. If we've got more than 2 competitors in those categories with 3 wins from 3, we then got to go basically on the 2 quickest ETs in round 3 today. So, and we've seen it happen in the past. We've seen a guy go 2 from 2, get to the 3rd round today and go, right, I'm on a solo. I'm going to just roll down the track to go 3 from 3. But guess what? We've had the odd person in the past then come up to the tower and go, how come I'm not in the final? I won 3 from 3. And then when we gently explained to them, but you ran like a very slow time in round 3, and other competitors with 3 from 3 ran quicker than you, and you missed out because you did not send it as hard in round 3. Even if you're on a solo today in round 3, if you're lucky enough to have the cards stacked in your corner for round 3, we must tell everyone that's on that Chicago shootout 3-round format, you cannot just roll down the track. You must put a pretty competitive time in round 3 in order to be eligible for a final. That's, of course, on a split decision. That's if we've got more than 2 people in that category with 3 wins from 3. As we said, some of them are dial your own handicap format, and there might be some elimination stuff in there as well. We are scheduled to kick off with Street Compact, the first round of, it says here, 6. So we've got plenty in that category. That is an elimination format. Our Euro class is a Chicago shootout. Our all-motor class is Chicago shootout. Modified Compact is elimination. As we said, Street Compact and Modified Compact are elimination. The rest of them, J315, J275, Factory Extreme, Pro Compact, Pro Turbo, Pro Mod, are all Chicago shootout. So that means, folks, even though they might lose a race in round, the cars come around at least 3 times. Elimination format, of course, if we ran everything on elimination format, we take, for example, a field of 150 and we give you 75 cars for round 2. And so on and so forth. So effectively reducing the field every round, and then all of a sudden we're out of cars and we're done. At least the Chicago shootout format allows everyone to see 3 runs from each car over 3 rounds. And also good for the competitors too. They might lose round 1. You get 2 more goes at it. That's the other good thing about it too. It's good for competitors as well as spectators, is that you actually get to see all of them a lot more. And for the races, 3 chances to try and win, instead of round 1 and get done and then go, oh, geez, is that it? On the trailer. Not everyone goes on the trailer first up. However, we are starting with an elimination category being Street Compact. Street Compact, basically, I shouldn't say entry level class, but it is. It's where a lot of our street cars are. And over the years, the street cars have continued to get quicker and quicker and quicker. But pretty much that's where we find all of our street cars. Some of them on more steroids than others, but you are going to see some pretty good ones in the next couple of rounds. But you've also got to be able to cut a light. You've also got to be able to dial your car in on a nominated dial in. This is handicap elimination racing in Street Compact to start things today. So you've got to have had a number in your mind from yesterday. And I don't know, first thing in the morning, if you didn't get that ET first thing in the morning yesterday, where we are just a little bit cooler in temp, that can sometimes be a lottery. You just got to pick one and stick to it. And you're lucky. You might be able to stick with that dial in all day. Now, of course, normally we let them change it if they had to. Any of the good dial your own racers will normally find a change in the dial in might be suitable. For example, you're running 1180. You might go nowhere near that and realise that your 1180 is too fast. You might want to dial it back to an 1190 or a 12 flat if you're not quick enough. But yeah, we thought we'd just kick off. I thought I'd just jump on. I've got a plethora of talent here. Literally 70 years of experience right in front of us. I mean, if you add Terry, 80 years of experience. But yeah, you're going to go get another coffee and donut, are we? Oh, okay, mate. You get off. Okay. You telling me to get off. Terry and Mark. 1375 getting chased by 1010. Terry.
Thank you, Chris. That was smooth. That was like a baton handover there, right there. Chris Sword with a 1010 to a 1375 of Ilya Bendevsky. Guys, you're just checking, just our crew walkers just heading down there. Good morning, Mr. Mark Allen. How are you, my man?
Yeah, we got. They forgot to put the covers on the lights by the looks
They did
of it.
too. Look, they're thinking, why is the lights like that? So I think Chris is going to be trouble today. It's race day. He's got his yellow ball and he's got the lucky ball in his hand. I don't know what to say about that, but Ilya Bendevsky dialing in at a 1375 will be chased down by Chris Sword in that BA Ford with a 1010. This is knockout, Mark. This is tough. This is the early morning call for all the races to be good and ready.
Well, Chris Sword was actually pretty good yesterday. He did go